Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the 5-day Facebook ad course for beginners. My name is Rusty Ferris with Limelight Digital Solutions. My beard's looking extra red today, so you can enjoy that. All right. So again, this is for beginners. So if you've never even dipped your toe in the water with Facebook ads, things like that, this would be really good for you. We're kind of going to go over a simple strategy, and at the end of the 5 days, you'll be ready to go live. And so for day one, we're going to go over a game plan, kind of how we're going to structure things right. And then we're going to go over the pixel installation and make sure that we have that set up correctly. And I'll go over more on that later. So to go over the game plan, I like to use this tool called Funnelytics. And it's not a super in-depth game plan, right? It's Facebook ads. So the main thing we're working with is Facebook. That's our main source of traffic, right? Now, the people on Facebook, they're scrolling through like we all do. And I'm sure this has happened to you. You see a Facebook ad. Facebook ad. Okay. Now, they see the Facebook ad. They might look at the picture for a second. They might read the ad copy, right? The things that, the text above and below the picture. They might watch the video, right? And then we're telling them what to do after messing with the ad. So we might be sending them to a landing page to opt in their information, something like that, so they can become a lead for your business or a prospect or make a purchase, something like that. So there's the Facebook ad, which then will be directing to a landing page. Now, I recommend a landing page over a website because there's one goal in mind with a landing page, and that is to perform whatever that goal is, right? Opt in with their name and email, phone number, make a purchase, something like that. Maybe join your email list to where we can follow up with them later. But that's the main goal of a landing page, right? Now from there, the opt-in, they're going to see a thank you page after they opted in. That makes sense, right? And from there, I'll move my face out of the way. We have a purchase. Let's put purchase / lead, where down the road they might make a purchase with you or purchase your product, service, something like that, right? So there's step one, and here's the goal. Does that make sense? The traffic is on Facebook. They see the Facebook ad. They interact with the ad. They go to the opt-in page, landing page. They opt in, thank you page. Then they become a lead or whatever the goal is, right? Now, probably a majority of the traffic that hits the landing page is not going to take action. They don't know you yet. They may have just seen you for the first time. They're not ready to give you their information. So what do we do with that? I'm going to put this little guy here, and we're going to delete that. Now this is where the pixel comes into place. We're going to call this retargeting ad. But at the end of the 5 days, we're going to have 2 different ads, actually. Targeting ad. Wrong button. Okay. So if we set up a really good landing page, if you have something like that set up, you might get up to 20% of the people actually taking action and opting in their information. Okay. So let's say up to 80% are going to bounce, meaning they leave the website, they leave the landing page. They didn't do anything you wanted them to do. But we do have a pixel code, which is this little, it's a series of, it's it's hard to explain, right? It's a series of numbers, letters. You've heard of like HTML, things like that. It's a code that's capturing all these people that have actually looked at your website. So what we'll do is we'll retarget them and send that traffic back whoops. There's a way to do this. But there we go. Okay, so there's your retargeting ad. And the pixel is going to help us capture the people that didn't take action here, and we send them right back to the landing page, which is going to give us more chances to convert them, hit the thank you page, boom, they became a lead prospect, something like that. So let me kind of break this down for you and give you an example. Let's split this down the middle. And we'll say this is a website. We'll say this is a landing page. Or you may have heard squeeze page, opt-in page, sales funnel, things like that. And then we have our little guy or gal here. Right? I'm a beautiful drawer. And they've got their little phone. They're scrolling on Facebook. And then they see an ad. So both of these have the goal. Let's say the goal is to get that person to opt in with their website, their email, their phone number, to find out more information about the product that you offer. So the goal is here. A website, and you've been to a website, there's always a menu bar. I'll give you an idea. Okay, so here's a lawyer's contact form. Let's say we sent them to this contact form. This is a nice website, by the way. I don't know who this is. Let's say the Facebook ads sent them to the contact form. You will capture some people. But see all these different links? There's a bunch of different shiny objects for our kind of like ADD mind to get us distracted and do something else. So if we sent them here, let's say we are a lawyer and we want people to opt in for a free case evaluation, free consultation, something like that. We send them there, and then all of a sudden they're clicking something over here. Oh, Avvo rating 10, that's cool. They might click on that. And then all of a sudden they're not even where they need to be anymore. They may come here, check him out, and there's other guys around here. And then all of a sudden they're shopping for other guys instead of going straight to you. So they left the goal, right? So they're walking this path. They hit the website, and there's forks in the road. There's a ton of different paths. Whereas a landing page is set up specifically for that one goal, right? There's no other ways to go. You hit a landing page, like this, for example. You hit a landing page. I'm in the editor, so it's loading kind of slow. And there's only one thing that they can do. They can put in their information, but they can't start clicking on a menu and going to a bunch of different places, right? So, for example, the goal of this landing page is to get them to take a DUI quiz to see if they can get their DUI off their record. but they can't go anywhere else. There's no other buttons to go anywhere else, right? The goal is for them to become a prospect or a lead and get that case evaluation. So they're going to do this, the quiz, and then that pop-up pops up and we enter our information. There's nowhere else for them to go. I'm hoping that's making sense to you guys, right? We don't want to distract people. We want them to go down that one path of whatever our goal is. So let me exit out of here. Okay, guys, you can go to this link here, see? business.facebook.com. And you're going to click Events Manager. You're going to click Pixels. So what we're going to do now is we're going to install that code to where we can set up that retargeting ad that captures the people that didn't take action, to where we can show our ad to them later as well. So this part sounds kind of confusing probably, but it's really not. It can get confusing. I mean, there's a lot of different things we can do with it. But again, this is for beginners. We're keeping this basic. And even though it's basic, you can still get results with this, okay? Now, if you've never set up a pixel before, there's going to be a green button here that says Set Up Pixel, and you're going to click that. Then you're going to hit Manually Install the code yourself. You're going to scroll down to this big piece of code here. This is what I was talking about. See all the letters, numbers, crazy looking, looks like a foreign language. You can just click that once, it's going to copy it. And you're going to go to your landing page. You can do this on your website as well. And in the settings, this is ClickFunnels. This is going to say tracking code. We're going to hit tracking code. And I've already pasted it here, but let's pretend it's not here. It's super simple. You're always going to be on the header code with Facebook Pixels, typically. Even with WordPress, anything like that, you're going to be in the header code, and you're just going to paste this. Okay? So now when people go to our landing page, this code is going to track them and know that they looked at our landing page, so that later on we can go and track them down. Hit save, save that. Okay, guys, so that's day one. Okay, we came up with a game plan, right? We're using Facebook traffic to show our ad, to get them on our landing page, to take action and opt in, become a lead. We're also going to set up a retargeting ad later on. So we've got that, and this is what I need you guys to do for your homework for this first day, okay? Because at the end of 5 days, you guys are going to be set up and ready to go. You can hit the go live, and I want to see, I want you guys to message me, tell me how it's going, tell me what questions you have, and make sure we get some results for you, right? So homework, I want you to get that pixel code installed, at least on the landing page. You can do your website as well. And then this is a major one here, okay? I want you to think of who your ideal customer is, because tomorrow we're going to be going over the targeting and the audience, okay? And I want you to think about who is your typical customer, okay? Let's say gender, right? I want you to think of things like this: income, geography. Where are they? Are you a local business? Are they around town? Are you an e-commerce? Are they all over the country? Things like that. And you can get literally as detailed as possible. Anything you can think of that can really pinpoint who your ideal prospect is. So the more detailed we can get, the better the audience selection is going to go for us tomorrow. Okay. So I hope that guys, I hope you guys kind of understood that, and it's not too much at once, right? We're going to break it down over 5 days, and hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you have any questions. So let's go ahead and get that pixel installed. Let's think of your ideal customer tomorrow. we'll put that targeting into place and make sure we select all the right people. All right. Thanks, guys.